April 3rd, 1974 is a day many in our community will forever remember. 319 people lost their lives when 148 confirmed tornadoes swept across the Mideast, including Brandenburg, Kentucky. 40 years later, some survivors remember it like it was yesterday, and they're still rebuilding. WLKY's Ann Bowden has their story.
Meteorologists call it the super outbreak, the second largest tornado outbreak on record. It hit Brandenburg in the afternoon of April 3rd, 1974, and still to this day, survivors bear the emotional scars.
Time has a way of getting away, but it's still a familiar, situation, so you don't really forget it.
I still get teared up about it, and that's been so long ago,
But Billy and Betty Markham remember. That day in April began with rain, then turned sunny. Mr. Markham, a pastor at the local church, had just finished mowing the parsonage lawn and planned to take a bath. But Betty called him to pick her up early from work.
I left the house at 4:05 and it blew away at 4:08.
With no sirens, pagers, or cell phones at that time, the public warning system moved slower than the weather.
We were listening to the radio at the sporting goods store, and they first said that a tornado was sighted.
The Markhams tried to return home, but their street, Green Street, had been swept away. Their church, their home, and 18 of their neighbors' lives gone. The city lost 31 residents.
The man that was working here said there's somebody under that tree over there. She had her top was all blown off, but it was just a string around her neck, and it was rose-colored blouse, and her body was already swelling in blue places where she'd been hit with debris.
We went into several of those houses, and we took away closet doors and used them for stretchers to carry the people out that were injured in different levels of injury and everything and so forth.
It was so sad.
Husbands, wives, children, siblings lost. Their names remain on this monument.
You'll think about it and you'll always miss them, but sometimes it's just like it was yesterday.
Kathy Jones' sister, Diane Williams, didn't survive when the tornadoes hit. The twisters tore Diane away from her 2-month-old son, Danny. He survived. Kathy says as Danny grew, his life honored his mother and still does to this day. As a successful husband and father, Kathy says the family rebuilt. Ron Dodson, who also survived the tornadoes and then became the emergency management director for the county, he says Brandenburg is still rebuilding.
The building is still an ongoing process, not only in structures, but also in lives.
And I think that's how we all cope. I think the Lord just gets us through it.
Ann Bowden, WLKY News.
A year after the tornado outbreak hit, Congress held a meeting about the loss of life and destruction. Out of it came the expansion of the National Weather Radio System as we know it today.